Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode on the Lasagn SMP server. Today, I don't really have anything particularly interesting in the plans at the moment. There's no big project or anything that I want to do. Maybe I'll decide on something later, but for right now, what we're gonna attempt to do is fix the Guardian farm because, as you can tell, it's a little bit broken and they can actually get back there when you turn this down. So basically when you make it into an EXP grinder, they can get into there. So I do not know how this works. I don't know if I want to go up this. Is this like death? Like I don't know how this works, but I need to get back there and kill the guardians that are back there, because it's probably gonna hurt the spawns. But I was here to fix my pickaxe, and obviously I've run into a different issue, so I have to figure out how to get back there without breaking literally everything. I said it in chat, but I don't think anyone is on that can fix this. Okay, this looks somewhat promising. I just don't want to break everything. I don't really know what I'm doing. I want to get back into here. Okay. And I just want to kill that. And is that the only one? I thought there was multiple back here. Actually, I know there was multiple back here. It might have despawned, though. Also, I apologize for the lag, but we are just trying to get rid of whatever guys are back here. We're going to replace that. That was broken when I got here, by the way. I did not break that, so I'm going to replace this. And, yeah, we move on with our day. I can fix my pickaxe back up. So let me do that, and we'll move on to the next project. Alright, and we are back here at our shop. Now, I wanted to come here because I've done a lot of adjusting and I just wanted to update you guys. Also, the shop has been doing absolutely amazing. Like, I have over a stack of diamond blocks worth of diamonds. So, and like none of that is from mining. I mean, maybe 1 or 2 stacks of diamonds are from mining, but like, that's just how much profit I've made from this shop. Like, it's pretty nuts, and I always have a steady inflow going into that ender chest, and I empty it when I get home. It's really funny, but I don't think there are any sales here at the moment. We also have to restock this. This is just our like free slow falling potions. So I accepted some suggestions. The suggestions I accepted were golden carrots, which I did stock. I'm pretty sure I showed that on camera. I might have. But it was several stacks. It was like 7-ish stacks or maybe 6 stacks of golden carrots. Someone already bought them all. I don't know who it was. It might have been Sinority, which I believe is how I pronounce your name. Or it could have been someone else, because I know that a lot of people want golden carrots. But I mean, I got sold out, and I'm on quite a lot just to check on my shop, pretty much. So, like, I mean, I'm pretty sure one person bought all of them, but I could be wrong. We also are now stocking blaze rods, and as you can see, there is someone wanted free diamonds, but I have accepted that suggestion, and there are free diamonds in my shop. You'll know them when you see them, but they're hidden. It's like an Easter egg. So, yeah, if you're watching this, good luck. You can look through my shop and try to find it. I'll tell you right now, it is very difficult to find it, but it is definitely here, and it can definitely be found. And you will definitely know, it says it, that it's free. The items in the area, or in that spot, are free. You'll know it. But yeah, I've been having trouble stocking my shop. This is recently restocked. This is my quartz blocks. Those have sold out. My quartz ore is doing pretty good. I mean, that's a lot. But yeah, I definitely have to go mining for that again. And someone bought me out of gravel. Now that is pretty insane. I changed the price from 1 diamond per, like, I don't know, 9 stacks or something, to 1 diamond per chest, which is 27 stacks. And a lot of people like that price. Now I only have about 5 chests worth of gravel, so I can only make 5 diamonds on it. Of course, there's going to be more projects at the base where I'm going to accumulate more gravel because I have to pick it up. But yeah, I mean, overall it's been really profitable. And if you're someone who plays on the server, I really would not like you to buy my stuff just to resell it at a much lower price, because I know that my shop's prices are so high, like low. My prices are so low. You could buy all this stuff and then sell it at a much better rate to make more diamonds off of it. But I'm doing these sales mostly so that people can make some awesome builds on the server, and that eventually I can check them out and be like, yeah, I kind of helped in building these things because I supplied the materials. So Yeah, but there's a lot of cool things on the server, and in episode 10, we'll be checking that out. That is right. In episode 10, we are going to be looking around at different things, but more on that later. Let's get on with the next thing I want to do today. Alright, we're back at the base currently, and I am going to craft up some paper for some books, because we're going to do some enchanting, and we are going to make ourselves an OP bow, because my last bow, I don't know if you saw it, it was alright. I think it was Power 4 and Flame. I don't even think it had Unbreaking. It was pretty mediocre, and it actually wound up breaking. So yeah, I'm gonna have to make a new one. As you can see, I do have a Wither Skeleton Skull. Eventually we'll do a Wither fight, and I'll get a beacon for myself. Maybe I'll even try supplying my shop with beacons. We will see. But I don't think there's a good way to grind out Wither Skeletons at the moment. I'm not sure if there's like a farm, a public one. I might have to see if I could use someone's privately or make my own, which I would prefer not to do because I suck with farms and stuff. But yeah, we're gonna be enchanting, and I kind of want to enchant a bow. You know what, I'm gonna enchant it on Infinity Unbreaking 3. Okay, that's fine. I did want the Infinity, that's why I enchanted it. So now I don't have to use an Infinity, or I mean an Unbreaking book. I just need Power 5, and I don't know if I want Flame. I think I'll just stick with Power 5 for now. And Punch and Infinity are not, they don't work together, right? I don't remember. Something like that. So I think we'll just go with, ooh, Sweeping Edge 3, it's a really nice enchant. I think we'll just go with the Power 5. Hopefully I can get some stuff, but I'll come back to you guys once I have everything ready. And if there's any notable enchants, I'll show you. Alright, we're back, and I pretty much have a full set of just god tools now, so I'm really happy about that. And I did decide to go with Flame in the end. I think that it's going to be really helpful, and really I'm only going to use the bow at long ranges. Also, I can take some arrows out of here now, and we can store those for later. I'm just going to put them away in here, because I only need to carry one on me, because I now have Infinity. Also, so my carrots, my golden carrots, have been out of stock because I got bought out immediately, as I said before, and I'm definitely going to have to duplicate that farm. I changed it all into carrots because I've got enough wheat for now. Speaking of, let's breed the cows and probably kill some off because we have a lot, but I finally am getting some carrots, but I mean, the demand for golden carrots is very high. I don't think I'll be able to keep up with it because I will probably run out of gold, even though I can use that gold farm. The gold farm is not crazy efficient, and I don't like AFKing for long periods of time. Because again, I'm trying to keep my death count very low, and I don't know, I'm a little bit anxious about just being away from my keyboard, not watching, seeing if I could like die. I mean, especially since I'm in the nether, I mean, that's very dangerous. I'll come back and kill those in a second. Funny story, I got yelled at by the mods because I had way too many cows, and it was actually in one of the videos. That was the reason that I had too many cows. I wasn't paying attention to how many were in there. I'm usually very aware of this sort of thing because I want the server's performance to be as good as possible. But yeah, I wasn't aware and I wasn't paying attention, and a mod called me out on it. I mean, it was nothing rude. They're very nice about it. I felt really stupid afterwards, but I was in the middle of a recording, so I think that was in the last episode or the episode before. It was probably episode 5 actually. That my cow pen was just overflowing. You could see it, I think, in the time lapse, but I'm not 100% sure. So I think today I'm just going to be showing off some of the little things I've done around the base that are a lot better, and I moved my beacon back to here, and I took down the old beacon. But right here is my wall of fame. So, items that people have given to me, or things that are special to me in any way, shape, or form on this server are going to be shown on this wall. So starting over here, we have Neil deGrasse Tyson. We have this note from Galactic, my neighbor on the server. He says, good job, so thank you for that. There's this zombie head, which is my only death on the server. I got the zombie head via a charged creeper, which also killed me. And then there is this, which is Bill Nye, the Science Pie. Absolutely wonderful. And then there is this, which is a note from Sinority, and he says, thanks for the cheap quartz. So yeah, thank you guys for all these things, and I'm going to continue to grow this wall. Hopefully I don't need it to be any bigger than this, but I can always expand, so we'll see. Over here are my donations, which I'm not sure if I've ever totally gone over, but I have donated 5 double chests of quartz ore to Purple Valkyrie for a giant build that is going to be at, near or at spawn, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. 64 diamonds to Charity, which is barbecue turtles or BBQ turtles charity. He's basically got a Goodwill shop up where you can get some, you can actually snag some really good deals there at the moment. Not sure how long it's going to last because I don't know if it has moderator approval, but yeah. I hope that he's doing good for the community, so I thought I'd give him just something. I also gave him a crap ton of potatoes, so I hope you enjoyed that if you're watching this. I gave 2 double chests of dirt to Awesome Weasel and 10 double chests of gravel to Summer Saplings, but his name at the time was McFarvo, I believe. He was asking for gravel. I have a lot of gravel, so I gave it up. Also, as you can see, there are slimes down there, so my mine is kind of in a slime chunk, which is almost inevitable. So, yeah. Over here, we have our chicken farm. So, eggs are kind of a commodity on the server. A lot of people want eggs, probably to start their own chicken farms. But chickens don't lay eggs. I did not mean to pick these up. I threw these out before because they are garbage. Chickens don't really lay eggs. It has to be something with performance for the server, but they don't really lay eggs, so I'm trying to get more, but it's not working out so well. So I started a small chicken farm, and I've been evolving it a little bit. Obviously, we've got my cow farm, and then we got the wheat farm, and carrot farm, which is now just a carrot farm at the moment. But unfortunately, the carrots don't really grow from where I stand at my base most of the time, which really sucks. Because, like, I really need these to be growing. We've also got a diamond hoe, because, I mean, I'm going to make a lot of farmland, so I'm going to need it. But, as you can see, we have added a lot of detail to the pathways here. I added some sand up here so that it's not just too uniform and it's just staying on the ground level. I might also add some into the second layer here, but I think this is good for now. We also have some stones on the beach, like literally, buttons. I almost forgot the name of those, stone buttons, which look like pebbles, very nice, and stone pressure plates, which just add a lot of variety and extra look to the pathways. So I think it looks a lot nicer now because before it was kind of bland. I definitely have to neaten up right here, but I think we're going to do that in combination with this tower. I don't know when I'm going to do that tower, but it will be eventually. And over here, I was actually working on these mountains. Now, as you can tell, these mountains have grown substantially. If I go around, you can see how much I've cheated on these mountains. I have added a lot of height and a lot of size to these mountains. So, yeah, I mean, the amount of stone that I've put into this is like 8 double chests so far, somewhere around there. It's absolutely insane. But yeah, I definitely want these mountains to be a lot higher, and I will continue to work on those as time passes. Unfortunately, doing time lapses of something like that is near impossible because I do not have an account that is in spectator mode, and phantoms really like to attack my my survival account that I can use for a third person time lapse. But yeah, why is there a sheep up here, by the way? I'm just gonna, yeah. We also have that sheep pen, but I think I'm gonna make more sort of automated farms, and I might start doing something with that to get some more wool. Not so sure at the moment though. Also, I definitely heard a chicken here. That's weird. We're going to kill this, and we're just going to take some stuff out of here. And I want to talk a little bit about Minecraft 1.14, the new update. So, as you guys can obviously tell, I am still in 1.13. This server is probably going to stay in 1.13 for quite a bit longer. Even though 1.14.1 dropped very recently, it's still full of so many like game-breaking bugs that unless you're playing it on single player, it can't really be played. And I see a lot of people defending it. It's like, oh, well, the developers are trying really hard, and I respect that. I know that they are. I do follow them on Twitter, and I always look forward to their updates and everything. I appreciate that they pushed out a 1.14.1, but it doesn't really matter if they pushed out a 1.14.1 when it still has so many game-breaking bugs that no server is going to update to it. I guess for single-player people, it really probably does matter, but I haven't been playing 1.14 at all because I really want to save it, my first experiences on it, for when I play on this server. And unfortunately, we're not going to be able to, or as far as I can tell, they're not going to update this server. I don't have any say in it, obviously, but they're not going to update this server until 1.14 is a stable update, which may not be until 1.14, or, well, it's not going to be at least until 1.14.2. They're probably not going to update to 1.14.1 because it still has so many game-breaking bugs that just, like, absolutely destroy performance for multiplayer. So it's, like, impossible to play on a multiplayer server right now, which is really unfortunate. And I really wish that they would have delayed the entire 1.14 update by, like, an entire month. But obviously they couldn't do that. I'm sure that they have some interesting stuff in the works for Minecraft's birthday, which has probably passed by the time this video is posted. But this video is being recorded on the 14th of May. But yeah, this is definitely going to be posted after the 17th. But yeah, I think that Mojang probably has a lot on their hands right now, so I can't be too angry at them. I know that they're putting a lot of love into this game, and I really do like the 1.14 update. I just kind of wish that they could have delayed it, or something could have just worked out better in terms of timing. And I'm sure that a lot of them are saying the same thing, but you know, it's kind of how everything just works out. I'm sure that for Minecraft's anniversary, they're doing something very interesting, which is taking time away from the developers. I'm low-key hoping for an announcement of what 1.15 will be, but there's no way they would announce it. I really don't think so, but I also think they're lying, because I remember that the developers had tweeted out that they didn't say it exactly. I think someone tweeted, "When will we learn what 1.15 is going to be?" Or something along those lines. And then Jeb replied, "Minecon." A winky face. And, you know, I really don't think that they're going to announce it at Minecon, because that would be in late September, right? If it's hosted at the same time that it usually is. And that would mean that the update is coming out in the next pretty much 2 or 3 months, because they want to get it out by the end of this year. Obviously, they want to have 2 releases this year. So I really don't think they're going to announce 1.15 that late, and if they do, I'd be really surprised. You know, maybe they're really going for like really big updates. Like 1.13, I would say, is arguably a much bigger update than 1.14. I mean, redoing the whole water system and the entire oceans, it was just a really cool and a really big update. Not knocking 1.14 or anything, but I think that 1.13 just had so much going on, and I think they're trying to match that with each update now, which I'm not sure how that's going to work out. I mean, 1.14, also a really big and content-heavy update, along with a lot of updates under the hood of the game, like the lighting engine update, and a lot of other small stuff that winds up being big stuff, especially for mods and all that part of the community, plugins and all that. But I do think they're going to announce 1.15 sooner than that, or at least they're going to really hint at what it is. I'm pretty sure they've confirmed that 1.15, they're going to update the combat. Not 100% sure on that, but I'm pretty sure that they announced that. So we'll see. I feel like there's nothing that they can do to make everyone happy. I mean, that's kind of just how it is when you have that big of a following. But I really hope that a majority of people can open their mind to the next combat update, because I think that hopefully what they can do is going to be something new, something interesting, and something actually nice. You know, I don't want them to bring back 1.7 combat, and this is coming from someone who I really was into 1.7 combat. You know, I played a lot of 1.7 combat. That's pretty much all I used to do. Now all I do is build and stuff, but I would not like to see that combat system revived in any sort of way. Maybe as like a situational, like, okay, it only works in this situation, but honestly, I feel like they can do so much more with combat than that I feel like it would be wasted if they just brought it back, especially since, like, this is a big thing they've been hinting at. I think that this is going to be, like, it's not going to be something small, and I feel sad that I have to take down this wall, by the way, because I built it in the other episode, but I didn't really think about it. I didn't think ahead very much, which is a little bit unfortunate. But yeah, I think that 1.15 is going to be really interesting, and I really hope that it's a cave update, personally. I think a lot of other people are also saying that an everything update would be kind of nice. I kind of agree. Themed updates kind of feel a little bit boring, because it's like, okay, so cave update, so I know exactly what's going to be changed in this update. I know Okay, village update. I know exactly what's going to be changed. Other gameplay mechanics really aren't going to be touched, except that's not exactly true because in 1.14 they did change quite a few other gameplay mechanics, which are huge. I mean, the crouching thing is really big, but just as an example, it can feel a little bit bland when they announce the theme, and then it's like, okay, I know exactly what's going to change, and my dogs are barking, so I'm going to tear all this down, and I'll talk to you guys when it's all down. And I'm back. I did clean up that area, like I said I was going to, but I'm also working on something new. This is going to be an animal pen, preferably sheep, to be exact. This is going to be a sheep pen, and there's two different sections to it, and I guess I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with it, but I'm just going to put my sheep in here for now. I'm going to go grab them, and we are going to make sure that works out good. But first, I got to finish this up because I'm actually going to put cobblestone all around it because I think that looks nice. I was thinking about doing a dark oak wood for the roof just to vary it up because like the building that's all the way over there, that actually has a dark oak wood roof, and it looks very nice. However, that building right there has a spruce wood roof, and I think some variation would be nice, but I do also have to make a cow pen, so maybe I'll make the cow pen have that kind of roof. We will see. But yeah, I just wanted a better place to put my animals, and I know that I changed topics a little bit, moving gears from the 1.14 rant and talking about a little bit of 1.15, but for the most part, I think I said what I wanted to say, so I think that's about where I'll leave that conversation. If you have anything to add to what I was talking about with 1.14 and 1.15, then go ahead and comment it down below, and I think this looks pretty nice. There's a little separation barrier between the two, so I'll go get some leads, and I'll move the animals over into here, and I'm going to do the same style for a cow pen. Alright everyone, we have finished the cow farm and the sheep pen, and I brought the sheep in and I brought the cows in. I only brought two, so I better not screw up and kill them somehow. But I do have to breed them eventually. I don't think I have any wheat at all at the moment, just growing carrots. But, oh, I do have wheat. Okay, never mind. But the carrot adventure so far has been very bountiful. So I have a lot of stacks of golden carrots that I am going to bring to spawn and put in my shop. And hopefully it stays stocked at least somewhat long. And I think this cow farm is actually smaller than my other cow farm, but I think it's better that way with how I talked about getting yelled at by the moderator, so we'll keep it a little bit smaller. I think it's just best that way. Also, my stomach is growling something fierce, so I apologize if you hear that. I hope not, but I can definitely feel it. So I'm definitely going to have to eat after this. But yeah, I think that is just about going to wrap up today's episode. I know that nothing too major was done in this episode, but there will be lots in the future that I still haven't planned. I just want to slow down the series a little bit. I know I'm going from like big project to small project. It's just I really overwhelmed myself with the last project that I was doing, which is the temple right here. I did not expect it to be as large as it was because I am stupid. I can't believe I didn't realize that I am living on top of a mountain and that digging this giant hole means that I have to dig like 100 blocks down. That was just really insane. Also, I put some redstone lamps in down there. But for now, I think that is just about going to do it for this episode. So if you guys have enjoyed, a rating and a comment are always greatly appreciated. If you guys want to suggest stuff for me to put into my shop or just suggest stuff for me to build around the base, I will be more than welcome to hearing it. But other than that, have a great day, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.